Here's the payoff this week. $1,151.25. Let's go, baby, let's go. Good morning. Today is Thursday, August 5th. My name is Eric from ReliableResellers.net, and thanks a lot for coming back to another video. So we're currently driving out to the auction house. As you can see, we've got the car completely packed. We're gonna load them up again, and we're gonna go out here and see how well we did last night. Pretty sure we did pretty good. I don't know exactly what we did, obviously, but I feel like we're gonna have over $1,000, or really close to it. I mean, I'm pretty sure we did over $1,000 in sales, and then they're gonna take their 25%. So I'm expecting a pretty good payday, but we'll see when we get out here. This time around, we brought them a bunch more toys. We're starting to run low now on the brand new Batman stuff. So this will probably be the last trip where we have a bunch of just factory sealed Batman action figures. We do still have a ton of toys left, but the factory sealed stuff is pretty much what's in the car now, the last of it. We have a lot of those loose figures. We have a lot of the Action Man stuff, all the accessories and the clothes. There's some Star Wars stuff, the RC car. I mean, there's a lot left, but the factory sealed Batman stuff is gonna be this trip. This is the last of it. So, I mean, you figure this is our 5th or 6th trip out here, completely packing that toy table with Batman stuff. So we had a lot of it. And we still have a little bit more to bring out here next to it. Well, a lot more to bring out here next week. It might actually be spanned over 2 weeks with all of the loose figures that we have. And then we have a lot of these. I think I counted, I think there's 10 boxes left over in storage. So that's 30 of those left. I am currently bidding on multiple pallets. There's, I've got a bid in on 4 pallets of toys coming out of California. So here's auction number 1, 4 pallets of toys coming out of California. The current bid is up to $1,500, but you can see there at the bottom the shipping cost. Because it's coming out of California, to get this to me, it's going to cost almost $1,500 in shipping. You know, I was willing to go as high as $1,000 on this one, because that combined with the shipping cost would have made this doable. But with that shipping charge, it's not going to be doable for me. And I have a bid in on 3 pallets of toys coming out of South Carolina. And here's the one that was coming out of South Carolina. This one, I was willing to go up to $2,000. Shipping cost is more reasonable because it's coming from South Carolina, so it's closer to me over here in Florida. I don't want to go. After this is all said and done, you pay for the residential shipping costs and the liftgate service. I mean, you're going to be in over $3,000. And this one's worth retail $9,600. So again, you figure 30–40% of that's what it's actually going to bring. So it's going to be tough. You spend $3,000 to get it. You might sell it all for $4,000, maybe, if you're really lucky. More than likely, what it's going to sell for is closer to $3,500, right? So you spend $3,000 to get it all here. And after it's all said and done, you might make $500. So not the best one now, but that's okay. We'll just keep looking. But this is what they've been going for the past month or two. This is not what they were going for, 3–4 months ago. They just all of a sudden started ticking up in price, these toy pallets. So hopefully this trend doesn't continue, but we're going to keep an eye on it and just keep watching them like we have for the past month and a half, and we'll find one to buy, we'll find one to jump on. Now these are auctions, and And some of these auctions have gone for pretty crazy prices lately. Not really sure what's going on with these toy pallets, but the prices have gone up a good 20-25% over the last several months, and we just haven't bought any. Just the prices have been too high. But these current ones that we're bidding on, as of this morning, the prices were okay. So we'll see how those go. I'll show you guys the auctions that I'm bidding on, just so you can see what it is. There's one auction, it's coming out of California, so the shipping is pretty hefty. It's like $1,600 just to ship the 4 pallets over here. But the 4 pallets themselves currently are going for like $800. I think there's $9,000 or $10,000 retail worth of toys on those 4 pallets. So we'll see. I forget what the other one is. But I'll show you guys, and whether I win it or I don't win it, that's sun. Whether I win it or I don't win it, I'll show you. And then we're gonna go and get our direct mail, the EDDM cover sheets all printed and filled out, so we can take those and be ready for tomorrow. I'll show you guys that process as well, and I'll tack that on to my EDDM video. I just need that last piece where I show you guys how to do the printouts and what you write on them, and how you take them to the post office. So that's going to be our day today, unless the phone rings and we have a pick to go on. So pretty jam-packed day currently. So let's drive out here to the auction house. Let's pick up our paycheck. Let's load them up for next week, and let's get our day going. Let's go.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
All right, y'all. We are pulling back in here. Looks like there's a line at the gate to get in. It's 8:59, so I'm assuming they probably open at 9 o'clock. And so let's go set our stuff up, get our paycheck. Yep. And now we wait. All right, guys, here's the payoff this week. $1,151.25. Let's go, baby, let's go. All right, the front's emptied out and we're working on the back. So we're getting there. All right, Joe, we haven't loaded up again. Let's so this week we brought, this week we have just a couple of flats of Star Trek stuff. Not a big deal. And then pretty much all the rest of the Batman stuff. This is pretty much it, right? So which is good, because I think they're getting a little bit worn out of Batman stuff.
You can't escape the Batman.
Nice. Right, so all the Batman stuff. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more flats of the books, comic books. We have 1, 2, 3, we got 12 of these, the dinosaurs and the marine animals. Here is the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 3 with all the games. And then if we walk over here, we have the tools we got from Wanda. And so here's a garbage disposal. Here's the battery tester, the door locks, all of the ratchets, the files. Random flats of just some copper wire. Random flats of tools. Over here we have the skill saw, the Black & Decker, and these are two. This is come over here, I'll show you. We got those at a garage sale a couple months ago, maybe. So it's this here with the Mac tools. Alright, it's in really good condition, really good shape. Oh, I need to pull these down from eBay. And then we have this. Here is the Matka. Then we have some Disney stuff. So it's the last little bit of the Disney stuff. We're gonna put all of these in one box. It's just Burger King stuff. And just all random Disney knickknacks, right? It's just all what this is. And then we have these last books here. So we got 1, 2, 3 flats of the dime books, the quarter books, 12-cent books, stuff like that.
How many is in them?
15 each. All right, so as I'm driving back from the auction house, I just got a text message from the toy guy. The toy guy said he's ready for another round. Okay, so about 3:45 this afternoon, we're gonna shoot back over there and see what all he found. He has to be running low at this point. I mean, he has to be almost out of toys at this point, I would think, but we'll see. So we're gonna do that this afternoon at 3:45, and then I'm gonna stop and get the EDDM stuff printed out, because that has to be dropped off tomorrow. I've already paid for it, so I have to get, all I have to do is get the cover sheets printed off so I can put them on the top of all the bundles. So let's get home. We're gonna drop off a couple of things of trash here. It's just empty boxes, so we'll throw those away. I'm gonna get me a shower, gonna get something to eat. I'll probably hang out and play with Callie Mae for a little bit. And then we'll shoot over at 3:45 and get the EDDM stuff all taken care of. Or at 3:45 and we'll buy some toys. I did not drop off the Pokemon cards and that one Sideshow G.I. Joe. We'll just wait and maybe do those next week or something like that. We'll see. I think next week I'm gonna not bring them as many toys. This has been probably the 5th week in a row where I've stocked them up with toys. So I'm gonna let a week or two go by where there aren't as many toys there to purchase. Just because I think what's happening out here is it is dealers, flea market sellers, resellers, people like myself essentially, who are coming out here and buying this stuff, and they have to be able to buy it, sell it, make their profit, come back out, use the profits to buy more. And it's now pushing the 5th week in a row, now maybe going on the 6th, where I have just completely stocked them up with toys. So we'll let this week go. I mean, the toys have been bringing okay money. So, you know, hopefully one more week. We've got them stocked up as I showed you guys. They should do okay this one last week. And then we'll wait a week or two before bringing a bunch of toys back out. Just to give a little bit of time. I think that'll be the best way to go. So anyway, let's go home. I'm tired, I'm hungry, I want to get a shower, I'm thirsty too. So we'll stop, get something to drink, and I'm gonna go home, and I'll take you guys with me whenever we go buy the toys. So let's go. All right, so it's now 3:44, and we're heading over to buy some toys. So it just started raining though, which is typical for Tampa. It's just typical for Florida this time of year. It rains every single day here. Sometimes it'll rain for a few hours, sometimes it'll rain for a few minutes, but it's just guaranteed it's gonna rain every single day in Tampa this time of year. And you can see it's doing it again. So, So let's go buy some toys and I'll show you guys what I bought. I just finished up doing the paperwork for the EDDM stuff, so I'll show you guys that too just quickly. I have a full video outlining the whole EDDM process, what I'm doing with it and all that kind of stuff, and you know, maybe some fun stuff we can do where I kind of track the results we get and see if it's going to be something that's going to make sense to do again, and then, you know, maybe something you guys can do. So anyway, let's go buy some toys. So here's the paperwork that you're going to get, that you have to print out, that the post office is going to give you. It's really quite simple to do this. So they're going to give you, once you've paid for everything, it's going to generate a PDF file. In that PDF file is going to be this paperwork. You simply print this stuff out, and then here they're going to show you the different drop-off locations. And then on here, you'll take this with you. This shows how many pieces of mail, how much it cost, and that you paid for it online. So this is like going to be the receipt. So this is going to be important to take this. Ooh, hey honey. It's going to be important to take this with you whenever you go to the post office. They're going to need this. Of course, they have some stuff that they have to fill out here too. Batman stuff and PS4. Okay, well, we just bought 2 more Hot Toys, another Sideshow exclusive G.I. Joe, and a bunch of other not a bunch this time. We did spend $800, but most of that was on the couple of Hot Toys in the Sideshow G.I. Joe. It's a Sideshow Batman figure, not a G.I. Joe. And a couple other really big full-size Batman figures. And then we got actually one of his older G.I. Joe planes from the late 80s. It's almost complete. It's missing one bomb and it's missing some screws on the bottom to kind of hold it together. But it's a complete plane. It's missing the one bomb and one piece of a wing. I seen him on eBay going for 50, 60, all the way up to 100 or so. He also had the figure that goes with it, so that'll help. I'll probably take that out to the auction. And then we got like a box of G.I. Joes, loose G.I. Joes. I'll show you guys all of that stuff. So let's go. So here are the toys this time around. So I'll just show you quickly. There's not a whole lot, but there's some really expensive toys. So here is just another Batman RC car, just a small one. There's the big one. Still got that guy. That guy is cool as hell. Haven't powered this one on yet, but I'm sure it works. Here is a box of loose G.I. Joes, some Stormtroopers as well. These are older. These are, I think he said late 80s, early 90s. I think there's a box of those. Here's a PlayStation 4. Here's the PS4. Oops. Here's the PS4 with 2 controllers. And then we just got all of his games. Basically, lots of Batman games. Spider-Man, Batman, Starfront Battlefield, Last of Us, Injustice. You think my guy liked Batman? Here is the plane. So this is an X-19 Ghost Rider G.I. Joe plane. It's got the figure that goes with it. It's missing the other missile that goes on this side, and it's missing this wing that goes on this side. and it's loose. You can see here it comes apart. It's not supposed to do that, obviously. There are screws on the bottom, and it's missing those screws, he said, but other than that, it's fine. So, you know, I mean, where are you gonna find one of these? It's from, I think, 1987, maybe. I don't know exactly, don't quote me on it. I haven't found on here yet where it says it, but I did see them on eBay. They're all over the place in prices. You know, this part is supposed to come out. They're all over the place in prices. You know, some of them are 40, 50, 60 bucks. You know, some of them are a couple of $100. This will probably be an auction house item, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Here are 3 really cool large quarter scale Batman figures. So here's one. I think all of these guys are like 150, maybe 250 bucks for these 3 each, somewhere around there. This guy, the box is pretty cool. Right, that's cool. Pow. Kapow. Bam. Bonk. There's that one. There's just a Batarang. Nothing special at all there. This guy's cool. This guy has got some weight to him. This guy's pretty heavy. This guy's really cool. Again, it's either 200 bucks or 150 or 225 or something like that. They were something like that. Of course, I'll show you. They'll flash up on the screen at some point. Here's this one. Batman. Batman. Okay. And we've got a Sideshow exclusive Batman here. This guy I think is I don't remember, a couple $100 at least. Something like that. And then we have 2 Hot Toys. So we have Hot Toy, Arkham Knight VGM 028. This one here. I think it's $400 or $500, maybe $600. And then here we have an armored. This one's got some weight to it as well. Here's another Hot Toy. This is Batman vs Superman. This is armored Batman. Battle damage version. Sideshow exclusive. I'm looking for the MMS number, but I don't see it. It's on there somewhere, I'm just not seeing it. But I mean, I'll flash the prices up on the screen. Again, I think it's $400 to $600, somewhere around there. And that's what we got this time. We just spent $800, and that's what we got. So between the 2 Hot Toys, I mean, we should already be well into the profit. So, you know, another successful trip. He is starting to run low. He even made a comment this time that he thinks I've pretty much bought just about all of it. And that is the first time he has made that comment. I've said it multiple times just because I've just thought, okay, for sure now that was it. Okay, for sure now that was it. The last time I bought another hot toy and I was like, okay, that's the last one. Well, just bought 2 more. So, you know, anyway, hopefully, I mean, he did say he has a little bit more, but he did make the comment that I bought just about all of it now at this point. So, anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good day. See ya.